Orthodontist here at New York Smile Specialist at Gallery 57 Dental, and welcome to our first episode of Reality Bites. This is our platform where we'll be talking about all the buzzy topics in dentistry. Today we're actually going to be talking about some different types of whitening toothpaste, and I've got some examples here for us to go over. You know, I've been getting a lot of questions lately about some of these strange products that are coming up on the market. And today we thought we'd break it down and kind of give you some information about a few of them. So first what we're going to talk about is charcoal toothpaste. So if you saw my blog post on the Gallery 57 Dental website, this is the stuff that I was talking about. So charcoal toothpaste, the whole idea behind this is that charcoal is meant to extract toxins and impurities from the body. So we figure, why not apply this to teeth? The thinking here is that the charcoal will extract any stains and bad things in the teeth out. The problem is that there's no scientific evidence to back this up. So what this does have in it is silica. Silica is a mildly abrasive particle that helps to actually remove surface stains while you're brushing your teeth. And it's found in just about any toothpaste that you would find at your local drugstore. So the thing that's really working to remove the stains on your teeth in this toothpaste is not the charcoal, but instead the silica particles. The other thing that this toothpaste has in this particular brand is clove oil. Clove oil is actually thought to have some desensitizing properties. It's found in some temporary cements and things like that. So that's a nice thing if your teeth are sensitive. I don't know how much of an application it would have, but it certainly won't hurt. So the problem with this toothpaste is that over long periods of time, charcoal has been shown to wear tooth enamel over the long term. And the issue is that this toothpaste has no fluoride in it. Now, fluoride is the ion that helps to keep your teeth nice and strong and protect them against cavities. And if you have an abrasive in this toothpaste like the charcoal and no fluoride to help protect it, this toothpaste may end up doing more harm than good over the long run. So my vote on this one is to skip it. All right, moving on. So these two I'm going to talk about together. This is the Rembrandt Intense Stain Removing Toothpaste and the Crest 3D White Toothpaste. The reason I'm talking about these together is because they have basically the same ingredients. So they're both whitening toothpaste and anti-cavity toothpaste, so they have fluoride, which is wonderful. But their whitening product in both of these is actually those same silica particles that we were talking about before in the charcoal toothpaste. So they're same thing as the charcoal toothpaste. The silica particles are working to scrub away those stains. That's it. There's nothing else special about these. You can basically find those same products in any other toothpaste that you would find in your local drugstore. However, you are going to end up paying a few extra dollars for the fancy packaging and all the marketing that goes along with it. But you do get the added emotional benefit of having a whitening toothpaste. And if that makes you feel better, wonderful. That's great. Like I said, this is a fluoridated toothpaste. It will help protect your teeth and keep them nice and clean. So these two get a thumbs up from me. All right. Now, moving on to this Pop White toothpaste. Now, this stuff, it's called Pop White, and the pop in the name stands for Power of Purple. And the reason is because this toothpaste is actually purple. Kind of gross looking if you ask me. But anyway, the whole theory behind this toothpaste is that it's based on color theory. So we'll pan out to our little color wheel here. And the idea is that on opposite sides of the color wheel, the colors that are opposite from each other are called complements. And what these do is they actually act to cancel the other one out. So if you have yellow stains on your teeth, the bluish, purplish colors will help to cancel those out and make your teeth appear whiter. So the problem here is you can brush your teeth with this stuff and it leaves this sort of purple residue on the teeth, and that's thought to cancel out the yellow of, you know, staining or whatever that you have on the teeth. But it only works as long as the toothpaste is left on your teeth. And the manufacturer actually has instructions on their website that say to avoid any vigorous rinsing when you're done, because it actually detracts from the whitening power of the toothpaste. So, long story short here, the longer it's on your teeth, the longer it'll work, but it has no long-term effects in actually whitening them. So, I did try this toothpaste. It kind of misses out that whole like foamy clean feeling that you get when you use it, and I did have a weird purple kind of tinge to my teeth and my tongue when I was done that went away after a little while, but personally I don't think it made my teeth look any whiter. It sort of just made them look blue. Granted, this company, they tell you to use the toothpaste and then follow it with the toner, and my guess is it works through the same sort of mechanism because they both have the same active ingredients, which is simply red and blue dye, just to make it purple. That's it. The problem, and what I find super ironic here, is this toothpaste says it's peroxide free. Now, peroxide is the whitening ingredient that dentists use all the time, and it has decades of research showing its safety and its efficacy, which is why it's found in so many dental whitening products. So you figure the makers of this company, they want you to see that this is peroxide free. You're appealing to people who maybe don't want chemicals in their toothpaste, and that's why they reach for something like this. The issue is that the reason, like I said, that these are purple is because it has these red and blue dyes, which are actually made from sources like tar and coal. So you're not getting the peroxide, which is a chemical, but instead you're putting in this dye, which is also from these kind of gross sources that I necessarily wouldn't want to use on a regular basis. So that whole thing I found just a little bit ironic. So, right, we said no long-term effects, and we talked about the irony there. Right, so this also has xylitol and coconut oil. The xylitol in this is the same kind of stuff that you would find in like sugarless gum, and it does have some cavity fighting properties. But because you're only brushing your teeth with this for a few minutes at a time, you're really not going to necessarily get all that much of an effect from the xylitol in this toothpaste. And unfortunately, this toothpaste does not have fluoride, so you're missing that added anti-cavity property. Coconut oil in this toothpaste, coconut